Welcome back. This is the third question from the Edexcel International Advanced Level Jan 2021 paper 2. The question is based on logarithms. So it says we have to solve 7 to the power of x plus 2 equal to 3 and we should get the answer in the form x equal to log a to the base 7, where a is a rational number in its simplest form. So what we are going to do over here is we are going to take on both the sides log to the base 7 because they want us to get the answer in this form. So what we will do is we will take log 7 to the power of x plus 2 to the base 7 is equal to log of 3 to the base 7. So we are going to take log 7 on both the sides. So here, according to the properties of the logarithm, the power comes out of the logarithm and gets multiplied to it, and it is written as x plus 2 into log of 7 to the base 7. This is equal to log 3 to the base 7. Now we are going to expand, distribute the brackets. So it becomes x log 7 to the base 7 plus 2 log 7 to the base 7 equal to log 3 to the base 7. So here x log 7 to the base 7 is 1 because the base is same as the number written here. So it turns out to be 1 always according to the properties of logarithm. Plus 2 log 7 to the base 7 I'm going to take on the other side. So it becomes log 3 to the base 7 minus 2 log 7 to the base 7. This simplifies as log 3 to the base 7 minus log 7 to the power of 2. The 2 goes as a power of 7 to the base 7. So this simplifies as log 3 to the base 7 minus log 49 to the base 7. So this side it remains as x. Finally, we get it as log 3 divided by 49 to the base 7. This is again a property of logarithm which states that if log a minus log b is given, we can write it as log a divided by b. So using this property of logarithm, we can just simplify the above expression as this. You may be wondering why I did not take log 7 to the base 7 as 1 over here, and I kept the log 7 to the base 7 when I was solving it. Because if I was writing log 7 to the base 7 as 1 here, I was not going to get the answer in this form which they have asked. Okay, try it and try to solve it. But again, you have to come back to these steps which we have done. So it is better that you keep the log 7 to the base 7 to the final step. It will be easy to calculate. As you can see, we have now got the answer in the form log a to the base 7, and a is a rational number. A is a rational number in the sense it should be of the form 2 by 3. We can see our a is in the rational form. We have 3 over 49, which is a rational number. So the answer is 3 over 49. Now in the part 2, they have asked us to solve the given equation using laws of logarithms. So let us solve it. I have written the question here again. We are going to solve this using properties of logarithms or laws of logarithms. So what we are going to do here is we will take all the logarithm terms on one side and we'll send this one on the other side. So it becomes log y to the base 2 plus log y plus 4 to the base 2 minus log 5 minus y to the base 2 is equal to -1. Now let us use the first property of the logarithm, which is given as if we are writing log a to the base c plus log b to the base c. You can see the bases are same and there is addition between the logarithms. Then we can just multiply the terms log a times b giving the same base c. So here we can see that log y is to the base 2 and log y plus 4 is also to the base 2 and there is addition between the two terms. So using this property we are going to write it as log y multiplied with 5 plus 4 to the base 2. So we are going to multiply the terms. We will keep the third term the same. Base 2 is equal to -1. Now, using a second property of logarithm that involves subtraction. So, if I am going to write log of a to the base c minus log of b to the base c, I can simply write it as log a over b to the base c. So, this is the second law of logarithm where subtraction is involved. Subtraction becomes division. So as we can see here, these two terms are having the same bases 2 and 2 and there is a subtraction in between them. So I can simply make use of the second logarithm property and write it as log y plus 2 over 5 minus 1 to the base 2 is equal to -1. So this is the second property we have made use of. Now to finally solve this equation, what we are going to do is we are going to write it in the form log a to the base c is equal to b if it is of this form. Then we can also write it as a is equal to c to the base c to the power of b. This is the third property which we are going to use to finally solve this equation. So we can write it as y plus 4 over 5 minus 5 is equal to. So we can see the base goes on the other side and b is raised to its power. The same way here 2 goes on the other side and it is raised to the power of -1. Let us solve this now. y plus 4 over 5 minus 5, 2 to the power of -1 is 1 over 2. Cross multiplying both the sides to get 2y plus 4 is equal to 5 minus 5. Expanding the brackets, you get it as 2y square plus 8y equal to 5 minus 5. So it becomes 2y squared. So take the y on one side plus 9y minus 5 is equal to 0. Now I am going to solve it again using the splitting the middle term. So we are going to multiply 2 and minus 5 So 2 times minus 5 gives us minus 10. The factors of negative 10 that will give me plus 9 are plus 10 and negative 1. So I'm going to split the middle term as 2y squared plus 10y minus 1y minus 5 is equal to 0. Now factorizing it, I'm going to take the common ones out. 2y, y plus 5 minus 1, y plus 5 is equal to 0. So we have the two factors as 2y minus 1 equal to 0 and y plus 5 is equal to 0. So finally we get the values of y as y is equal to half and y is equal to negative 5. These are the two values of y which we got in part B. So these are the answers for part A. So for part A we have got the x value in the form log a to the base 7, and for part B we have got the values of y, solving and using the laws of logarithms. Now once we have got the value of y as half and minus 5, we need to check which one is the final answer out of the two, whether it is y equal to 1 by 2 or y equal to minus 5. If we take y equal to minus 5 and put it in the given equation here, so let us take it as in this case log of minus 5 plus 4 to the base 2. So this becomes log of minus 1 to the base 2. If you put in your calculator and check, you will get a math error because it is an undefined value, doesn't exist. Therefore, we choose the final value of y as y equal to 1 over 2. This is going to be our final answer. Y is equal to 1 over 2.